Hello everyone, it is Ouroboros Viewer here. I am back with you with a ongoing directive build. So ongoing directive is a fun little build. It is amazing in a team setting, even though it doesn't really say much of a team setting, but let me tell you. So shooting at stats affected enemy will apply a mark. So when somebody's marked, you kill it or your teammate kills it, and it gives your teammates the hollow point rounds. And just by the hollow point rounds, because you're running survivalist, they get an extra 10% total damage. Not total damage, but like on top of all the damage they get like an extra 10% of damage, basically. Roughly is what I say. So if they hit for 300, they go to like 330. So you get them hollow point rounds, which applies bleed on them, and that just gives them a small damage increase. So the mark lasts for 10 seconds, which is a long mark. Either you or somebody else should kill it. But for you, your hollow point weapon it increases the weapon damage by 20%. So this chest piece, it increases it to 35%, but this only applies to you, right? It's nice little extra damage. It's better than running glass cannon, is my opinion. You're gonna want to run it with the gloves, these new bloody knuckles gloves, because when you damage an enemy while punching them, with a shield or just punching them, they activates the glove. Or you can hit them with a grenade, which also activates the glove. And by hitting somebody with a grenade or punching them, you get 25% weapon damage. That's an amazing glove. So it lasts for 20 seconds, but it has a 60-second cooldown. But you could just punch somebody or hit them with a grenade and reset the cooldown. So watch. I'm going to hit somebody with a grenade because I can't punch anybody here, unfortunately. And I get the buff. So we'll let that timer go on cooldown, but you're going to run it with a Wicked Backpack, a Sokolov, because I recommend using this with an SMG. And you're gonna run a SMG with Sadist instead of InSync, but I'm not gonna make another gun and optimize it as much as I have. But you want to use it with a Sadist. It will give you the most amount of damage, and it'll be the easiest to use because everything's gonna be bleeding. So I recommend using Sadist. You have to run this with a Survivalist. It is just too good for your teammates to not run this build with Survivalist. So my glove's now on cooldown, right? So I have to grenade somebody else, get off cooldown, or punch somebody, and it goes off cooldown. But then I just grenade another person or punch somebody, specifically punching people. You're gonna be punching people, and now I have the glove back. So you could have it basically on. You could infinitely have it on, pretty much. And the damage buff is very nice. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit somebody with grenades. My last two grenades. So I'm just gonna get the buff off for cooldown real quick. Then you're gonna burn the enemy right here, which I'm gonna burn this elite. Of course, you want to run this with Sadist and stuff in sync. You're going to kill him. You see how it's the buff? Now I have those hollow point rounds. You see my gun on the bottom right there? It has bleed bullets. And so this guy's gonna get bled, right? And I just kill him, and I get bleed bullets back. And my teammate over here will also get the bleed bullets and the damage from my Survivalist, and just keep the chain going, right? So, can you come over here, tap, and kill this guy? I'll leave him bleeding for you. So you see, even though he killed it, can you kill it again? No, this one right here. Can you kill this one? So you see I have 36 bleed bullets, but as soon as he kills this guy, I have 50. Yeah, let me shoot him again. Alright, kill him. 50. It's gonna replenish his ammo, it's gonna replenish my ammo. You could keep this thing going for forever, He's getting my damage buff from my ongoing and the survivalist buff. It is a very nice for countdown, very nice for running missions. This is an amazing PvE build. You can make it work in PvP, but it's going to be tough because all you would have to do is you're gonna go to a landmark go to this landmark over here or something. You're gonna burn them with a grenade or foam them or whatever you want to do. Just as long as you get the status effect on them, and then you're gonna kill them. And now all your teammates have the bleed, and now you could just go find some players and go kill them because they're all gonna be blood. As soon as you shoot them, they're gonna be blood because you keep the bullets. So you can't run this in DZ. You're gonna need to set it up first, or you walk out the door and you grenade somebody. The glove is an amazing glove. I can't wait to see it in our builds. This thing's very easy to use, even though it looks ugly. Yeah, just punch people. I recommend just punching people because it's a lot easier to punch somebody than actually throw grenades for like NPCs. But this is the build. Can you put on a survivalist? Okay. So he now has a survivalist buff. I know because the symbol down there is a survivalist buff. So this is the amount of damage you would do it with the build right here. Oh, I need more grenades. I have any grenades? So I'm just gonna have to I'm going to change the grenade. Okay. So I'm going to grenade one of these guys. I'm gonna make my drone go over here. Remember, you want to use it to say this so you don't have to do all this. I'm gonna hit this guy, get my bullets, and so I am hitting for about 850 on the chest. So 850 with the buff going, and about oh, I lost the buff. Let me get the buff again. I am shooting for about 1,000,000 and 150. It should be 1.1 million without in sync. You'll be using Sadist. So you'll be hitting for 1.1 million on the head and 850, 830 on the chest plate. As long as somebody else runs Survivalist. Or of course you could also, the damage goes high with Firewall and Demolitionist, but just with enough Survivalist, which makes the most sense for this team composition. You're hitting for 850 on the chest, 1,000,000 on the head, and then your teammate also hits harder too. So it's just a very nice team buff. Remember, you're not doing anything too crazy with this build. You're just killing a lot of things, So I recommend running it with a shield, in Countdown, and probably the foam launcher for those damn hunters and those damn bosses. Because you still get the bleed bullets with the foam. Watch, I'll prove it to you. I just raced all my ammo. He's not bleeding anymore. I have no more ammo. And then you foam him. And you kill him like he's the boss. And now I have my bleed bullets again. It's that simple. It's very easy to keep this buff going. There's nothing too hard about it. That's the build. Have fun in Countdown. If you want to use it for PvP and troll some people, use it in PvP. But have fun.